Et salut à tous, bonsoir et bienvenue sur PS2 Channel. Et ce soir, on se retrouve pour une toute nouvelle aventure inédite sur la chaîne. Donc on va faire Fahrenheit, sorti à l'époque sur PS2. Donc là, je joue à la version 10e anniversaire sur PS4. Enfin, la version PS4 sur PS5. Et donc voilà, c'est un jeu que j'avais adoré à l'époque, hein, donc qui a été beaucoup décrié. Ben voilà, j'avais vraiment envie de le faire sur la chaîne. Car ça reste pour moi un jeu emblématique de la PS2, même s'il n'est pas exclusif à la PS2, il est quand même sorti sur Xbox. Donc voilà, c'est un jeu vraiment qui m'a marqué pour ses cinématiques, pour le fait qu'il soit bien fait dès le début et tout. Mais voilà, ça reste une expérience avant qu'il y ait eu Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human et Beyond Two Souls, ben, il y a eu ce jeu-là, Fahrenheit, qui est le prototype de tous ces jeux en fait. Hein. Donc c'est avec un grand plaisir que je le refais. Et j'espère que cette aventure va vous plaire. Et c'est parti. Hein. Alors j'ai jamais fait la version PS4, hein. Moi je l'ai toujours fait sur PS2 ce jeu-là. Et j'ai cette version-là depuis quelques années et je l'avais jamais refait et je profite de le faire sur ma chaîne, comme ça je fais un jeu iconique de la PS2 quand même. Hein.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history books. But one day, the world kicks you in the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again. It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, and my life descended into chaos. What have I done? I didn't want... It was like a dream. Quick. I've got to get out of here, but before somebody comes in here.
Et ouais, on est parti pour Fahrenheit, hein. Donc Fahrenheit, appelé en Europe Fahrenheit de Indigo Prophecy aux États-Unis, hein. Donc c'est un jeu évidemment édité par Quantic Dream et évidemment le créateur de Heavy Rain.
I must have cut my wrist with the knife. Both of my forearms are cut too.
Et de Beyond Two Souls, hein, donc qui est David Cage, hein. Donc voilà, un de ses premiers films où il a voulu voilà, j'ai toujours respecté cette personne et ce studio de leur envie de faire quelque chose de radicalement différent du jeu vidéo classique, à vouloir proposer une histoire et tout. Après, c'est vrai que c'est pas toujours facile, mais leur envie de faire quelque chose de différent est vraiment à saluer quand même, hein, même pour l'époque. Hein. C'est vrai qu'ils ont une vision très filmographique sur leur jeu, qui n'est pas pour me déplaire. Hein. Alors là, on est vraiment sur un prototype de jeu, mais ça leur a fait quand même leurs armes pour plus tard, hein, quand même. Hein. Donc voilà, c'est un jeu que je porte particulièrement dans mon cœur, hein, puisque je l'ai beaucoup joué quand j'étais jeune. Et moi, j'avais été impressionné par l'histoire et tout, hein, quand même, à l'époque. Donc c'est un jeu que j'avais déjà testé sur la chaîne, hein, mais là, je joue vraiment à une autre version, hein, une version qui est un peu refaite, hein, remasterisée, on va dire, mais vite fait quand même. Attendez, le couteau, ouais, on va le cacher.
The knife. I've got to get rid of it.
Un petit pipi. On va comme se laver les mains, hein. On n'est pas des porcs.
Hey, sir, your bill!
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here. I live too far away to walk.
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
Et voilà. On se casse.
Dog's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty, it's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, or cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different. How's it going, McCarthy?
Evening, Inspector. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. I found the body in the toilets. I had to go before I went home.
What were you doing here? Were you on duty?
I wasn't. I just happened to be here when the murder happened. I like to come by here after work. Kate's Coffee is the best in the East End.
Who is the victim?
His name was, John Winston. A regular here at the restaurant. Kate knew him. She could tell you more.
Do we have a suspect?
A client left just before I found the body. To top it all, he left without paying. Kate tried to talk to him, then he left.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison. I think that you should interrogate her. If you don't mind me saying, go easy on her, Inspector. She's still in a state of shock.
Which table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No. Go ahead.
Can you tell me anything about the customer who left just before they discovered the body?
He was just a normal guy. I didn't really pay any attention to it.
Did you know the victim well?
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing and left a nice tip.
What was he like, Kate? Do you think you could describe him for me?
I only saw him for a few seconds. I guess he was about average height, fairly young. That's all I can remember.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
Do you know whether the victim had any enemies? Anybody that might want to kill him?
John was just a nice, normal guy. I can't see why anybody would want to kill him.
Did you get the impression that John and the suspect knew each other?
No, I don't think they did know each other. The man had already been here a while when John came in. They didn't talk to each other. No, I'm almost certain that John didn't know him.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
You have to try to be strong, Kate. I know that this has been a shock for you, but you're the only one who can help us find the suspect.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom. The man must have followed him. When he came back out, I noticed that he hadn't paid his bill. I'm careful, because that happens a lot here, people forgetting to pay their bill.
What happened next?
The guy just ran off without paying. It wasn't until Martin found John's body that I realized...
What happened before the murder? Did you notice anything unusual?
No. It was just a night like any other.
Did you happen to notice anything strange about John tonight? Did he seem worried or stressed out?
No. He was just like he always is. He even made a joke when he came in.
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect. Do you think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
I hope you find the bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him. Go home now and try to get some sleep. Martin will make sure you get home okay.
Good night.
Donc voilà, on voit qu'on est vraiment dans un jeu vraiment très cinématographique, hein, donc vraiment avec une bonne histoire, enfin pour le début en tout cas. Et en fait, si on appuie sur le triangle, on peut switch les personnages, donc on peut jouer l'inspecteur Tyler et l'inspecteur Carla.
Tyler's been my partner for almost a year. He grew up with the gangs in the Bronx before he decided to join the force. Sometimes he's unpredictable, but he's a good guy.
Et donc voilà, ça c'est assez cool qu'on puisse switcher comme ça de personnages. Et donc voilà, on peut faire vraiment la police et le meurtrier, donc ça c'est un peu cool quand même.
Huh. Here's his fork, but where's the knife?
Voilà, ici on a des indices.
Well, well, the coffee's not on the bill.
Il y a un livre là en dessous.
A book. The Tempest by Shakespeare. If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
A cup of coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict, or else he wasn't alone. Several wounds on the left side of the chest, in the area of the heart. They appear to be knife wounds. Why is there blood here?
Did you find anything?
Possibly. I don't understand why there would be blood here.
Maybe it belongs to the victim.
Not likely. Get Garrett to analyze it, and we'll know for sure. silverware to stab his victim? That would seem to indicate that the murder wasn't premeditated. Tyler, there's a knife hidden here. It might be the murder weapon. Get Garrett. Make sure he checks for prints and identifies the blood on the blade.
Okay.
Blood on the mop. The killer must have used it to clean up the mess. Why would he risk getting caught to do that?
No trace of a struggle. Looks like the guy was taken totally by surprise.
Do you know if anyone has contacted the family?
Not as far as I know. Oh, right. I get it. I'll take care of it.
Tyler?
What? This is a restaurant, isn't it?
No, this is a crime scene.
It's cool. I'm done. Must be all that coffee I've been drinking to try and stay awake. Hey, I think there's some blood in the sink.
Maybe the killer washed up before he left.
Yeah, could be.
Tyler, I'm gonna take a look outside. Tyler's got the keys to the car. I better go find him. You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure? We can take another look around if you want.
No, we're good. Let's head home.
Okay, let's bust.
It's time to get back to the car. I'm dead tired. Blood. Killer is wounded.
Franchement, même pour l'époque, je trouvais ces graphismes impressionnants quand même. Hein.
A nightmare. It was all just a horrible nightmare. I didn't kill anyone. wasn't dreaming. It all really happened. I'm gonna get ready and go to work. Oh, my head. It feels like somebody shoved a steel bar in my brain and then melted it. Gotta make it stop. My wrists are still bloody. Gotta do something about that. Hello?
Lucas, it's good to hear from you. I thought I called to find out if maybe you wanted to go to Mom and Dad's tomb together. And to be honest, I thought it might be a good excuse to get back in touch with you.
I need to see you, Marcus. I'm in big trouble.
What are you talking about, Lucas? What happened?
I can't really talk about it on the telephone. It's serious, Marcus.
I'll meet you in half an hour at the park.
See you there. My arms are covered in blood. I need to take a shower before I dress my wounds.
Bah, le jeu fonctionne sur un système de santé, pas de vie en fait, et plus votre santé est à zéro et vous avez le game over en fait. Donc santé réconfortée. Alors on s'est douché, maintenant on va pouvoir se soigner je pense.
Locked. I must have dropped the keys somewhere in the apartment when I got in last night. Massacre in East End restaurant. An especially horrible murder was committed last night in the restroom of a... That should help my migraine. Notice reads, don't take with alcohol.
New York police, please open the door. Hey, what's that? Stay where you are and put your hands in the air.
These images in my head. I must be losing my mind. The sheets are full of blood. I can't go back to bed. I'm not tired anyway. This will hide the blood, in case anyone comes in the room. I'll change the sheets later. Locked. I must have dropped the keys somewhere in the apartment when I got in last night.
Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé là, mais il y a eu un bug.
That should help my migraine. Notice reads, don't take with alcohol. The sheets are full of blood. I can't go back to bed. I'm not tired anyway. This will hide the blood, in case anyone comes in the room. I'll change the sheets later. My parents, Marcus and me, before the accident.
Hello?
Hello, Marcus.
Lucas, it's good to hear from you. I thought I called to find out if maybe you wanted to go to Mom and Dad's tomb together. And to be honest, I thought it might be a good excuse to get back in touch with you.
I need to see you, Marcus. I'm in big trouble.
What are you talking about, Lucas? What happened?
I can't really talk about it on the telephone. It's serious, Marcus.
I'll meet you in half an hour at the park.
See you there.
Bon, maintenant, faut trouver les clés. Ah bah voilà, elles sont là, sur la table.
New York police, please open the door.
The police. They know. They've come to arrest me.
Are you Lucas Kane?
Yes.
Mr. Kane, the neighbors heard yelling from your apartment. Is there a problem?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me. I cut myself on some broken glass, and I freaked out a little. Fortunately, it wasn't a really big deal.
Would it be all right if I took a little look around your apartment?
Listen, I promise you, everything's fine.
Do you mind if I just go ahead and look around anyway, sir?
Whatever. Go ahead.
Il a pas de mandat de perquisition, hein.
What happened to your wrist, sir?
I told you I had a stupid accident with some broken glass.
Holy cow. When you cut yourself, you go all the way, don't you?
And that's how my story ends. The neighbors called the cops because they heard shouts coming from my apartment.
Hey, what's this? Stay where you are and put your hands in the air, sir.
It didn't take the police long to make the connection.
C'est vrai, je me suis fait avoir, j'ai oublié de cacher le pull.
New York police, please open the door.
The police. They know. They've come to arrest me.
Police, open up.
Just a minute, I'm coming. I can't let them find any evidence linking me to last night. I've got a couple seconds to hide everything before I get the door.
Sir, this is the New York police. I must insist that you open this door immediately.
I'm sorry to make you wait like that. I was in the shower.
Are you Lucas Kane?
Yes.
Mr. Kane, the neighbors heard yelling from your apartment. Is there a problem?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me. I cut myself on some broken glass, and I freaked out a little. Fortunately, it wasn't a really big deal.
Would it be all right if I took a little look around your apartment?
Whatever. Go ahead.
What happened to your wrist, sir?
I told you I had a stupid accident with some broken glass.
Holy cow. When you cut yourself, you go all the way, don't you? Thank you for your cooperation. Sorry to have bothered you, sir. You know how it is. With everything that's been going on, we prefer to be careful.
I understand.
So long, Mr. Kane.
Et voilà, faut faire quand même attention, hein, parce qu'ils peuvent nous repérer. Hein. Donc voilà, on va rester là pour cette première partie et on fera la suite plus tard. Merci et à plus.